Welcome everyone to the next part. Over here we'll be starting off with the concepts of creating the test cases and various other permutations and combinations which are required to make UFT work. Right now, the first thing is that obviously you have to create new test cases out here and all that stuff, right? You can create a test by going to file, new, create a test. Okay, you can give the test name and the directory, and as soon as you create it, right, in that directory the test would be created. Like for example, in my PC I created the test in F drive temp. So this is the test right now, GUI test number 9. Okay, right now, like all the other tools, UFT is also having a feature of record and run, which is a very powerful concept. Okay, you see this button record, fine, you click on this and you'll see a window to record. Okay, now before I go to record and run, let me tell you something. Okay, what record and run is, what after recording whatever actions you perform, okay, all those actions would be recorded. Okay, if I, for example, if I click on the record button, fine, and if I open the calculator and I click on number 8, 5 and all that stuff, okay, then I stop the recording from here, then code should be generated out here which will record all the actions which you perform. Right now it is not getting recorded because there are various settings and there are various things involved in between. Okay, for example, if I start recording again, fine, and if I open the browser and if I go to the website, say bbc.com, okay, so it will record everything. See, I am navigating to BBC. Okay, so but it's still not recognizing stuff over here. Okay, I know because I am experienced, it's not recognizing, right? If I repeat this code, fine, if I run this line, this will not run. Alright, and most of you will face this issue. Okay, right, see, it's executed, it has executed, but this is not the way it should have recorded it. Right, I'm going to comment this. Right, comment means I'm going to disable these lines. Okay, right, now first of all guys, I'll talk about recording and running on web as well as window based applications. Okay, right, let's talk about web first. Okay, if you are recording on web based applications, then UFT supports 3 browsers: IE, Chrome and Mozilla. Okay, on IE everything works fine. Okay, Chrome, there is a certain version of Chrome which it supports. I don't have the version out here because in Chrome you cannot downgrade the version, that is the problem. Okay, and sometimes Chrome auto updates itself. That's what has happened with my PC. Right, but if you talk about Mozilla, fine, this is Mozilla. Right, then right now I have the version 37 installed, which is not supported by UFT. You have to install the version 27. I'm using UFT 12 which supports 27. So hold on, let me install it and I'll show you right away. And this is my Mozilla 27. Right, you can also download it. Okay, you can go to the website, you can type over here download Firefox. Okay, download the older version of Firefox. Right, download Firefox old version. Right, go to ftp.mozilla.org. right, over here, hold on, go to the version. These are the various versions available in the market for Mozilla. Right, download this 27. Okay, go to 27 and select you can select window 32, that is not a problem. Okay, even if you have 64-bit window. Right, and select the language for Mozilla as ENUS. Fine, and you can download it and install it. Right, right now I already have it, so I'll install it. Fine, and once you install it, okay, it will launch. Fine, after it launches, please go to tools, options, advanced, and update, and turn off the automatic updates. You don't need to update it, otherwise UFT will not work with this Mozilla. Alright, so don't let Mozilla auto update itself. Right, close Mozilla, close UFT. Okay, close both of them, then open UFT first. Alright, open UFT first, don't open Mozilla, let it open. Fine, now go and open Mozilla and you will see that under tools, add-ons, under extensions out here, you will have the UFT extension. Enable it and restart the PC. Right, what will happen is Mozilla will be restarted, and now if you go inside your browser and create a new test, inside UFT and create a new test. Right, now you start recording. Okay, when you record this, and suppose again I write over here bbc.com. okay, now it's recording the right way. It should record browser.page and all that like this. Okay, not like the previous code which was detecting Windows. Right, if I click on Earth over here, it will click on Earth. Right, and this is how you work with it. Okay, this is how this tool should record. If I go inside the recording mode again, hold on, let me open calculator, or hold on, for web-based, you're talking about the web-based applications, right? So for the web-based applications, in case of Mozilla or Firefox, you have to have Firefox 27 and you have to have the UFT extension enabled. I is supported nicely, I9, I10, I11, right? That's supported, right? And Chrome, not the current version which I'm having on my machine, it's not supported, right? And moreover, for the web-based application, make sure there are no like unnecessary plugins installed in your browser. Okay, at times there are plugins which get installed inside the browser. For example, the Google toolbar, the Yahoo Messenger plugin, the MSN plugin, and all those plugins which actually stop UFT from recording. Okay, UFT should be smoothly recording whatever actions you do. Fine, if it is not recording, then either you don't have the right version of say if you're using Firefox, it's not right version of Firefox, or the plugin is not enabled, or there are a lot of plugins on Mozilla, or one of the reasons for not recording can be you actually have to open the browser after opening UFT. Please make sure you do that. Okay, so right now it is recording whatever I do. Right, if I run this script, you can run it from this line. Right, if I run this script, this will repeat. See, it's going to Gmail and it's clicking on the sign in link, so it repeats itself. Right, so make sure that not many plugins in browser. Okay, and browser should be opened after opening UFT. This is also one of the conditions. Right, now there are window based applications as well. Right, I'll comment these lines. Now for window based applications, for example a calculator. Okay, by default when you install UFT and if you go in the record and run mode, if you open calculator, it will not record. Look, it's not recording for me. Right, it's not recording. You need to go to record and run settings out here. Right, and go to Windows application tab and make sure all the three options are checked, or select the first option, record and run test on any open Windows based application, whatever you want. If you have the second option, make sure all three are checked. All three will not be checked if you are installing UFT for the first time. Right, so apply. Okay, fine. Now if you go inside the recording mode and if you open calculator, see it's recording. Even the movement of the window, if I move it, it's recording. Right, Okay, fine. Now if I run this, okay, the same actions will be performed. It's very fast. Okay, it's executed. Fine. Now for window based application, the first rule is you have to correct the settings. Second rule is, right, suppose I have this calculator, I open one more calculator. Okay, fine. The moment I run this code will not execute. It will get confused which calculator I should be using. If I close one of the calculators, immediately the other one will be used. You see that? Right? So you have to make sure only one instance of the application should be running. Okay, now this is not the case in web-based applications. You can use multiple browsers. You can use one browser, second browser, third browser. UFT will recognize it. But for Windows-based application, make sure that you have just one instance, right? And still, if it's not detecting, it's not recording, okay, then that means an add-in is required. Okay, when I taught you to install UFT, I told you, right, there are various add-ins out here. You can select the add-in which you want. Alright, for example, if you go to this my computer and you go to uninstall a program and you go to, hold on, HP Unified Functional Testing, yeah, functional testing, and click on change, right click and click on change. Fine, and hold on, you can introduce more add-ins inside UFT. Okay, you click on change and these are the various add-ins which can be introduced inside UFT. Suppose you have an application which is built on Java applet, right? If you have it made on Java application, then you need to Java applet, you need to install the Java add-in, or a Flex application for Flex, Oracle add-in similarly, right? You have add-ins for SAP, okay, Siebel. Fine, so you have got various add-ins which you need to add inside this tool. Alright, so this can be also one of the reasons why it is not detecting. Okay, so there are various rules which you need to follow and which you need to be careful about, right? Again, one more and the most important thing, okay, in order for UFT to work, I told you earlier, right, you need to turn off the UAC as well. You need to search for user account control settings and make sure this is turned off, and you'll have to restart your PC after this. If this is not done, then nothing's going to be happen. Then nothing will happen. Okay, you need to make sure that UAC is also turned off. So this should be the first thing I should have told you. I told you in the last video as well, right? UAC you have to turn off. Alright, fine. So now moving ahead, okay, rules for recording windows I have told. How to change font size, yeah, at times you might feel the need, right? People come to me with this question. You can go to tools options, right, go to text editor, go to fonts, and you can change the background color which you want, okay, and the foreground color which you want. Alright, and the size of the font and all, so you can change whatever you want. Okay, so at times people ask this question, right? Now another thing is UFT is not recording and running. So this is one of the questions which many people ask me. The reason for this is, as I described in the module, you must be having all these things, all the settings done, right? Only then UFT will record. You have to make sure that the browser or the application is opening after opening UFT. Okay, now one more thing, in your UFT, by default when you run, a result page would be coming up which would look something like this. Okay, this would hold the execution results of executing stuff. Okay, now this result page out here, alright, it might trouble you because it comes up automatically. Fine, you can disable it. You can go to tools options, run sessions, under general, run sessions, and this must be checked, view results when run session ends in for you, right? Uncheck this so that the result window doesn't come up regularly. Okay, fine. And yeah, so let's move ahead. Now